I love it.
I appreciate it so much.
Here is your NBA 2K23 copy. I heard you didn't have the new game.
Thank you so much.
Let's go. Nice. Damn me, has he? Woo.
All right, time for the top plays. This is Matt Cord, PA announcer of your Philadelphia 76ers for 25 years. Now, we've gathered the best of the best this week. You're awarding the title of the top play of Season 4, along with 100,000 VC. Ready to choose? All right, let's do this.
Hello, everyone. Proud to bring you Wednesday night. DA, take it away.
Well, thank you very much. Now, the NBA has accepted that this is an era of player movement. Commissioner Adam Silver says the data shows that superstars move.
It always does. It keeps the fans involved and looking for more. David, thanks. Looking at the starting five for the Phoenix Suns. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Torrey Craig is out there with Durant, and it's Ayton in at center. And for the Hornets, the forwards are Hayward and Washington. Rozier's out there with Oubre, and it's Williams at the pivot spot, manning the middle. You can feel the excitement for the new season. And Greg, when you were playing, is there an opening day that really stands out in your mind?
Back in '95, I think it was, when we started the season with back-to-back wins. And the team was feeling good. Then we promptly lost 21 straight.
Here's KD. No good, shot missing. And Charlotte will go the other way with it. Ball against Oubre. Pass to Williams. Poked away. Out of bounds. Charlotte takes possession. And just about a minute into the first quarter. And here is Rozier. His last outing, we saw him pour in 22. The shot, no good. Paul with the defensive effort. Rozier with the steal. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball.
That's a jump ball.
And it's the Suns with the ball. Paul against Rozier. Paul passes to Craig. Stolen by Washington. And here's the fast break. No one near Rozier as he lets it fly. That three off the mark.
3 misses to start the game. Still trying to break the seal on that hoop.
And Phoenix turns it over again. A little over a minute 30 into this first quarter. Now here's Oubre. And there's the call on DeAndre Ayton. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First.
Here's Rozier. Wide open look. And he hits the jumper for 2.
I think Rozier has to be an offensive leader for them to have success at the end of the day. He knows it, and he's trying to make it happen.
Now, Greg, a disappointing ending to the playoffs last season, certainly for the Phoenix Suns.
Well, came in the top seed in their conference only to make a second-round exit after a grueling Game 7. So this season might be revenge time for this group.
And first time out of the game called for Phoenix.
And Terry Rozier is one competitive dude. He has a lot of fire in his game.
You can hear it when you listen to him in interviews, Greg. I mean, he'll tell you what his approach is. He says losing is not an option in terms of his mentality. He plays every game, every possession like it's do or die.
Knocks it loose. Out of bounds. Charlotte takes possession. And we'd like to take this moment to show you the teams that a year ago made a trademark of scoring points off turnovers. In third, the Hornets. The Suns fifth.
And these are two teams that excel at punishing opponents for their mistakes. I mean, they certainly did that last season.
Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Razor sharp focus there from Rozier earned him that trip to the line.
Terry Rozier, that 2019 sign and trade changed his career.
You know, going from Boston to Charlotte, Scary Terry got an increased role with the Hornets, and sometimes that's all a player needs. He became a starter there, doubled his scoring average, and it was really a hand-in-glove fit for Rozier.
And you love seeing that great mobile one drive a second time.
And putting that pressure on the rim. That's what it's all about, threatening with that attack.
Plenty of daylight on that shot.
Hayward, one of those guys in the league that can beat you from all three levels. A very versatile scorer.
Rozier against Paul. Pass to Craig. Near the three-point line, it's Booker. And that one's good. His second basket of 4, shooting 50%.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Now, here's Washington. Feeds to Williams. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Beasley's checked in for Phoenix. And that's a foul called on Kelly Oubre. That is his first foul of the game. Here's KD. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Well, when KD asked out, you knew the Nets would get a king's ransom. Perhaps the biggest star trade we've seen in decades. But with KD on this team, they are right in the thick of it as far as contending.
He's as solid as it gets from the line. I mean, give him the opportunity. He's cashing in on those.
Back to Oubre. Nice jump shot from the top of the key.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Very high percentage so far, and if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
Here's Craig. Good, and Paul gets the assist.
Paul is so gifted at creating for his teammates. I mean, he's just got a special knack, and it's one that's been honed over years and years of playing. He really does work hard to get everybody involved.
And it's Washington missing. And KD's got the ball here for the Phoenix Suns. It's a 5-point game. Goes up with a stripe, and it's Phoenix scoring again.
Boy, that in-between game of Durant is deadly. Give him this shot, and you'll regret it.
Rozier kicks to Oubre. Rozier against Paul. The pass to Hayward. There's the dish to Oubre. There's three-pointers off the mark. Suns trail by 3. Booker looking around. And the Suns tack on 2 more.
You know, so far he's been dominant this period, making the most of his opportunities.
So for the Hornets, their last game, a win against Detroit. Oubre finds Washington. Buries the long-range jumper. Washington's got 5 points so far.
That was silky smooth there by Washington. Only takes him a few seconds to lock and load.
Durant, that's good.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Hayward outside. Tipped away. Stolen by Durant. And here we go. Paul heading to the hoop. There's the triple. KD can't get it to go. Charlotte has gotten just 2 of 6 to fall from three-point range so far in the first. Durant against Rozier. That's miss number 3 for him. Now 2 for 5 from the floor. Outside, KD. Clock at 6. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. And there's the call on Durant. That's his first foul. And some changes here for the Hornets. Nick Richards comes in for Williams. And Smith subbed in for Oubre. T.J. Warren, he's checked in for Phoenix. Now here's Hayward. In the game against Detroit, very impressive.
You know, after suffering a grisly foot injury in 2017, nobody would have blamed Gordon Hayward if he walked away from basketball entirely.
And what you admire about Hayward is his resiliency. He's had to battle to get back on the floor, and boy, is he still playing.
All credit to him, Greg. I mean, he's still contributing at a very high level, and just the sacrifice and the journey he's taken coming back from injury to be as productive as he is now. I mean, this is a guy you can still count on to get you big buckets when you need him. He's a real quality wing player.
And so here's Charlotte. Phoenix able to drain the three. Book night, no good. Lee against Smith. Lee passes to Payne. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. And the Suns lead by 1.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
A minute 50 left in the first quarter. Here's McGowan. The Hornets rebound, and Hayward with the stuff.
Just a nice job anticipating that time by Hayward. Excellent position for that second chance hoop.
Payne kicks to Ross. Out to Payne. Lets the three fly. Another three for Phoenix.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Passes it to McGowan. Back to Smith. 1:11 left to play here in the first. He gets that one. Smith's got the game tied up here for the Hornets.
Smith showing outstanding concentration on these hard shots, even as he's getting hit.
Payne passes to Warren. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
Hey, guys, this is going to be fun now. I mean, we've got ourselves a shootout on tap here.
Offensive rebound.
When he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for them.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
And, you know, those second chance opportunities can be game changers. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
And, guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
And, guys, I like the fact that he chose the one-hand tomahawk slam because you get a little higher when you go off one hand and 1 foot.
And the basket by McGowan.
Obviously, a mix-up defensively on that possession.
11 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Ross on the wing. Misses the wing jab.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Tie game here in Charlotte. And we'll be back in just a moment with the start of the second quarter.
28.
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And when you consider how Charlotte is doing, guys, what do you think?
I mean, offensively, I thought they did a good job of protecting the ball. And defensively, boy, were they disruptive.
Yeah, I like the way they forced a ton of turnovers and then took advantage of those turnovers with opportunistic baskets.
And here's Rozier. He brings it up for the Hornets. The Suns beat them last time these two teams met in Phoenix.
Well, if they want to avoid the outcome of that first meeting, they'll need to be stronger on the glass. They were completely outmatched in the last one.
And sometimes that can be a motivating factor. May very well light a fire under them tonight. Nobody likes to be dominated on the glass like that.
We've got Terry Rozier. Kelly Oubre out there with P.J. Washington. Then there's Maledon. And it's Richards in at the center filling out the middle. So that's who Charlotte starts the second with.
And he's got plenty of range and the confidence to match. Booker believes he's going to hit every three he takes.
For the Hornets, they have the memory of 2 straight play-in game losses hanging over their heads. That's a tough way to end any season. It should be fuel and motivation for him.
Washington. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. T.J. Warren picks one up. Clark, do you think losing a play-in game 2 years in a row has a lasting effect?
Oh, I think it definitely does, Kevin. It has to leave a bad taste in your mouth. To come so close to being part of the playoffs like the Hornets have is tough to handle and swallow. But it also, on the flip side, can serve as great motivation.
That free throw good from Washington. And in the NBA, Clark, one singular talent can transform a team, as we know. So if you could play with either a superstar scorer or a defensive player of the year type, which would it be?
I think I've got to go with the defender, Kevin, simply because there are a lot more guys that do scoring at a high level than do defending at a high level. And if you have an elite defensive player of the year kind of guy, he can make a huge impact on your championship chances.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Kevin Durant learned an important lesson at age 11. His dad cooked him one-on-one, dunking on him and talking trash. Durant started crying and he locked himself in his room, but he came to realize, what am I so mad at? It's good to be passionate, but channel it. Once you're off the court, leave it and go back to being you. Kevin?
Good advice. David, thanks. That's good from Durant.
And never say never, but we might never see another player who combines the length and guard skills of Kevin Durant. He's a player who completely breaks the mold.
Now, here's Oubre. He had an 18-point outing in the last game against Detroit. Yep, it goes in, and the Suns' lead is cut down to just 3 in the basket for Maledon.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
Here is Paul. His last outing, he had 18 points. And when you think about Durant's singularity as a player, Steve Kerr said he's more gifted than Michael Jordan. Great. What do you think of that? Well,
Steve's had a first-hand view coaching KD and playing alongside Jordan. He didn't say greater, but more gifted. I think it's a conversation.
That's simply an outstanding play, working the size mismatch right at the rim.
And the Suns call time.
If you want a t-shirt, you have to get loud. Let's hear you. And your Hornets Youth Dance Team.
Pass to Rozier. Oubre outside. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there. Phoenix leading by 3. About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter. KD against Oubre. Shot clock at 5. Fires for 3. And the rebound goes to the Hornets.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Here's Maledon. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. For Charlotte, they might be the most electric team, Clark, in the NBA. Young and very exciting.
Yeah, I agree, Kevin. I mean, they're extremely potent, and they are exciting to watch. LaMelo Ball, man, he can do just about everything. The Hornets, a lot of fun to watch for sure.
Now here's Paul. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Booker the pass to Durant. Sinks the three-pointer.
Durant.
And the Suns lead by 4.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
To the inside, and Ayton throws it down.
Talk about a high IQ baller. Durant read the pick and roll coverage perfectly there.
Pass to Rozier. Now Washington. Williams trying to break free. That's in, and the Suns' lead is cut down now to just 4 points with the basket from Washington. Paul passes to Durant. Over Oubre. Another one falls for Phoenix.
Yeah, with platinum level all-around skills, Durant can pretty much score at will.
And now the first timeout called here for the Hornets.
And talking about a franchise that has done a complete 180, look no further than the Phoenix Suns. Before 2021, they hadn't even been to the playoffs in 10 years.
Now here's Rozier. He has 5. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. In just 4 seasons, Phoenix Greg went from last in the conference to the best record in the entire NBA. It's been an unbelievable story.
And there's a lot of talent on this team, not to mention a great coach in Monty Williams. The future is bright for this franchise.
Count the basket. Booker's got the lead up to 6 now for Phoenix.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
And even under pressure in close, I think they've still done a good job maintaining concentration and converting the opportunities.
Moves back up. And no good. Trying to use the glass. And it's Paul with the ball for Phoenix. They get to take on the Bulls at Chicago after this one. That is game 3 of this 4-game trip. Back to Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
And dunking the ball is just second nature to Ayton. With the right positioning, he's a threat to throw it down.
There's the pass to Melodon. Back to Rozier. He dishes it to Williams. A shot by Washington, and he's wide open. And again, the Hornets missing. For the Phoenix Suns, they come into this one following a loss to Milwaukee. Here's Booker. He's got 11. Outside for KD. Puts one up from 19. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
You know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
Booker, right side. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's on Kelly Oubre.
Such an active shooter. Love how Booker gets defenders to try and be physical with him.
So a whole new group on the floor now for Charlotte. And then for Phoenix, T.J. Warren comes in for Kevin Durant. And it's Payne in for Paul.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Smith the pass to Richards. It's over Payne, and with that, the Phoenix lead is cut down to just 10 points and the bucket from Richards.
That is how you use the shot fake, folks.
Here's Booker. Passes it to Craig. Over to the wing. Good ball movement here by the Suns. Here's Booker. That ball is good for another field goal. His 6th. He is 6 for 9 on the stat sheet.
Guys, I tell you what, feels like everything is coming easy to him. Just taking what he sees and capitalizing.
And a great job to get that angle on a tremendous drive.
And Kevin, little plays like that one will help them manage this lead heading into the half. How about the determination?
Charlotte calls timeout. During last offseason, the Hornets decided to part ways with their coach of the past 4 years.
Always a tough decision, and this is a critical time for Charlotte. They've got a tremendous young core, They think their time is now, and they want to make a bold move with the new hire.
Lee's checked in for Torrey Craig. Now here's Booker after Gordon Hayward's miss.
An accurate shooter from all areas of the floor. Booker has the confidence needed to dominate on offense.
And the third team.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Phoenix.
Well, I've liked their assertiveness inside. They've been getting that way and playing that way the whole time, setting the tone right away that the inside area is their territory.
And it seems they've also put an emphasis on moving the ball, working to rotate around the defense and find those quality looks.
Hey, T.J. Warren is definitely a scorer. He's got a shoot-first mentality, but he'll give it up if you're open.
Hornets trailed by 16. Pass to McGowan's and stolen by Payne. Good. And a nice assist from Booker. Payne's got 7 points in the game.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Ayton dishes to Lee. Beyond the arc. They get it back. And Ayton throws it down.
And using that 7'5" wingspan, putting it back off the miss, one of Ayton's specialties.
And the Hornets call time here.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Yeah, you know, just look at the numbers, guys. I mean, they are being taken to the woodshed in the paint.
Fans, make some noise. It's your Honeybee.
1:12 left in the first half. Kicks it to Smith. Will it go? And the rejection by Ayton.
Tremendous at anticipating when shots are going up. Ayton is outstanding at protecting the rim. And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Smith finds Hayward. Bounce pass Smith. Here's Bouknight. Smith outside. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Bouknight. Fires, high post. It's hauled in by Warren.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
Now here's Booker. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Booker's got 21 in the game.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
And so it's Devin Booker making highlights for the Phoenix Suns. It's been an excellent game for him offensively. He's got 21 points and counting. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Kevin, thanks. KD, you're running and gunning out there. How much fun is it when the offense is flowing like that?
Well, I think this team is very well disciplined, and they do all the details. And we just wanted to play harder, man. And I think we got some steals, got some fast break points, and we're playing together. Everybody touching the ball. It's just fun when we playing like that. So we got to continue to do that.
KD, thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here with Shaq and Kenny, and a favorite time of the year as we're halfway through one of the first games of this fresh NBA season. Devin Booker putting in some incredible work. He had 21 points, 4 assists, and 5 rebounds. Kenny, let's start with you. What did you think about the Suns?
The work they put in on the glass has been the difference maker. Truly an all-hands-on-deck attack. Give them credit for being the more aggressive team. Rebounding is one of the stats that sometimes gets overlooked, but not tonight.
And now, Shaq, let's get your opinion on Charlotte.
And they were gunning a little too much from downtown. They can't afford to become dependent on that shot. They got to compete the consistent way. I like to see them mix it up more in the second half.
Thanks for joining us, folks. We're now just a few minutes away from the start of the third quarter.
Your Hornets.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You know, guys, Devin Booker has been exceptional here.
And the way that he has helped out with the ball movement has been a difference maker early on.
And, you know, that's not a job they ask him to do very often, but in the first half, I thought he was in perfect sync with his teammates.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Setting the floor for the Suns. Payne out there with Chris Paul. Then it's Torrey Craig. And it's Durant. And it's Ayton in at the 5. Now here's Hayward. Back to Oubre. The 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Oubre's got the first basket of the third quarter for the Hornets. During his childhood, Hurricane Katrina forced Kelly Oubre Jr.'s family out, and they had to move.
And the Oubre family moving from New Orleans to Houston. Kelly saying he still thinks about the day his family left NOLA. Feels lucky they found a new home.
And here's Rozier. He brings it up for the Charlotte Hornets. They'll be hosting Orlando for the next one. That will complete this 4-game homestand. Good on the bucket.
I think you got to push Hayward farther away from the hoop. Once he's this close, he's going to score.
The pass to Ayton. Knocked loose. Pass to Craig. The tray. It's rebounded by Charlotte.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Williams trying to break free, and it's Washington missing.
Well, he's much better than that. Really no excuse for missing that lay-in.
Durant, he trains the quick shot. 18 points for Kevin Durant.
Well, Durant looks close to automatic. I mean, he does not second guess or hesitate at all his shot selection.
Oubre kicks to Rozier. They get it again. Can't connect from short range. Suns leading by 21. Durant down low. Washington's on him. Off target, his 6th miss and 13 attempts from the floor. Hayward against Ayton. Oubre. It doesn't go for him. The Suns go the other way with it. There's the 3. Kevin Durant can't get that one to fall.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And it's Washington missing. The Suns have gone only 1 of 5 from the field since halftime. Very slow start offensively. Here's Ayton, and they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Just such strength on these finishes. When you foul Ayton, you really have to hit him to prevent the basket. Well, many thought the Suns would let Ayton walk as a restricted free agent, but they had no hesitation matching the offer to bring him back. It looks like he'll be a Sun for the foreseeable future.
And Phoenix making a change here. Ross has checked in.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
Free throw drops for Ayton.
Young big men, though, often struggle to find consistency, but you look at Ayton's first 4 seasons, the numbers are almost identical year to year.
Now here's Williams. Phoenix grabs the miss. Ayton's got his 4th rebound in this one.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
That was a second look at our Mobile One drive. Amazing control on display.
Still going hard, and that kind of energy and effort is how they built this league.
And for Ayton, the numbers are impressive indeed, averaging a double-double every season.
And he's got all the tools Next steps, making more plays for others, and they've been working on his shooting range to open up the lane a bit more.
Phoenix has gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Paul kicks to Ross. Paul with the ball. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Just 5 on the clock. From outside the arc, and it's Terrence Ross with the 3.
Man, I like the three-point stroke of Ross. Gets it off so effortlessly. Man, he's got terrific form.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. We've heard about player tracking on the court, but now shot tracking is helping players refine their strokes. It measures not just makes or misses, but the arc and the depth and the left to right direction of shots. These systems provide instant feedback to shooters and help them find the bottom of the net. Kevin, back to you.
Sign me up. That is a fascinating story. David, thank you. Now here's Durant. He's got 20. He kicks it to Ayton. Paul outside for 3. The Hornets pull it in. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
And all you got to do is look at the rebounding margin as to why they hold the lead.
And you know what? That tells the story in a lot of games, guys. And here you go. It's telling the story tonight, too.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the Flames.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Charlotte calls timeout.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, and you know, that's going to be the focus of this timeout. They need to come up with a spark to get the offense going.
Some changes here for the Hornets. Nick Richards, he's checked in for P.J. Washington. And it's Maledon in for Gordon Hayward. And a change for the Suns. Baisley's checked in. Now here's Williams. Oubre on the wing. Over Durant. And again, the Hornets missing. And it's Phoenix's ball. This run now up to 13-2. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
The play in the paint has gone almost entirely all their way.
All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Suns.
Well, you know, for me, the passing has been fantastic all night. Everybody loves watching this style of basketball where the ball moves and players move. Coaches, fans, and even us broadcasters can appreciate that kind of action.
And another thing, they continue to work it inside and score. It's clear their game plan is attacking the paint as much as possible. And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Now here's Durant. He's got 23. Pass to Craig. Kicks it out to Booker. Launches a 3. KD can't get it to go.
After hitting 1 3 in the first half, he's been unable to dial in from deep since then.
Here's McGowan. Craig pulls it in. Craig's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. Here's Durant. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Well, you're scratching your head with how do you defend a guy like Durant. I mean, his length, his speed, ball handling, all allow him to draw fouls easily.
And the Suns making a change here. Lee's checked in. Pass to McGowan. And here is Maladon. And the pass to Smith. Now Lee. And KD the bucket on the assist by Lee. KD's got 11 points here in just the second half. Charlotte's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Maladon passes to McGowan. Dishes to Williams. Stolen away. Durant at the elbow. And the jam by Kevin Durant.
Durant's a pleasure to watch moving in transition. So fluid and always under control.
Smith outside. Passes to Maladon.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Torrey Craig.
This is his second trip to the line in this one.
And taking a look back at his performance at the line a year ago, a rock solid 79%.
T.J. Warren has checked in for Torrey Craig. He's perfect from the line this time. And so Booker will bring it up for Phoenix. Inside, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
And what's been impressive is that it's not been any one player. It's been a collective effort, contributions from everybody.
Here's Richards. It's deflected.
Yeah, Warren's not having any of that. Get it out of here. A fierce competitor on defense.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And you know what? He's not going to give up an easy finish at the rim. I mean, that's just against his constitution.
A nice shot by KD.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Here's Maladon. And Lee pulls it down.
Yeah, you know, guys, this has been far from his best game. A disappointing outing for both him and the team.
That one goes in, and that's now 33 points for Kevin Durant.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
You know, the defense has been very slow to adapt. I mean, that's 10 straight points now inside.
Now, here is Smith, down low. Richards passes to Williams. Smith wide open, he fires. And the Hornets miss again.
He's been ice cold tonight. And, you know, you look at the scoreboard, guys, they really could have used his contributions.
Kept alive. Kicks it out to Booker. He feeds it to Durant. A second chance effort. Good.
Kevin
Durant's got 35.
Yeah, you know, at first glance, you might think Durant has trouble finishing through contact, but think again, folks. I mean, you can't measure desire by body type.
And so it's Kevin Durant making headlines and highlights for Phoenix. He's approaching 40 points for him in the game. He's scoring in just about every way possible. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Maladon is out there with Bouknight. Then it's Jones. And it's McGowan's in at the 3, the small forward. So that's the group out there for Charlotte.
And not the prototype power forward, but he has tremendous athletic ability.
Pass to Maladon. Cans the shot with nobody near him. 11 points for Theo Maladon.
The assist.
Now here's Payne. Defense right on him. Pass to Maladon. And the foul called on Cameron Payne. That is his first foul of the game. And player nicknames are a fun part of covering the game. Now, a lot of guys, GA, are just going with their initials, like KD or AD or KG. Do we need more creativity?
I don't know, Kevin. Maybe the league could give guys a cash bonus for picking a nickname. Initials excluded. That might spark some creativity.
Charlotte moving it around. Bouknight with the bucket. Bouknight's got his first 3 points of the game.
Not the biggest fan of that shot, but he had the space to get it off, so why not?
Payne passes to Lee. Top the key, Ross. The pass to Warren. Here's Payne. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Here's McGowan. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
At the line for Charlotte, McGowan taking 2 shots.
Relax on the first.
And he knocks down the first one. He hits both from the stripe. Players, Clark, as we know, are changing teams more than ever before. Some don't like it, and some do. But free agency is something historically that was fought for by the Players, Clark.
And again, you've heard me say it before, Kevin, empowerment of the players I'm in favor of, and freedom of movement is part of that empowerment. And sure, it can cut both ways to where some fans and league executives may be a little bit frustrated by it, but I tell you what, it's good in my mind for the players.
For Phoenix, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Out to the right wing. Outside Warren. Ross for 3. It's rebounded by Charlotte. And here is Melodon. Passes it to McGowan. Ross on the wing. Kicks it to Payne. Over in the corner, Warren. Here's McGowan's. And he's going up for the alley-oop.
Yeah, nice silky finish on the alley-oop from the stupendous feed.
That sequence couldn't have been executed any better.
Guys, I hope we get to see a few more of those.
I'm glad we got a chance to check out that fantastic drive one more time.
And I just love his competitiveness he's showing there. Team might be down, but a drive like that could spark them.
Here's Bouknight. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
And that efficiency is, you know, so critical when you're looking to overcome a deficit. You've got to be close to perfect and can't waste scoring opportunities.
Looking at who's out there now for the Hornets. Thor's checked in. And Mikhailuk's subbed in for Melodon. And for the Suns, Landale's checked in. And Okogie subbed in for Lee. Bouknight passes to Richards to the left wing. Pass to Bouknight from deep. That shot is off. And so it's Ross. He brings it up for Phoenix. Okogie misses. Here's Thor. Payne covering to the wing right side. Here's Bouknight. Drills it from outside.
Not too much respect shown to him by the defenders.
Payne looking around. Baisley. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
Didn't need two hands for that slam. One will do just fine.
You're right. He can save the other hand for the next time.
Yeah, I like the variety, though. Nice to switch it up.
And the foul called on Cameron Payne. That'll be his second foul of the game. And even with the ratings going strong, the younger generations often cord-cutting. How does the NBA engage that audience?
Kevin, I think making game action trend on social media and when big moments happen for maybe a small fee, allow people to be a part of it. It's like highlights, but live.
Ross is very dependable as a defender, somebody who uses his length and quick hands to bother shooters.
Okogie, the pass to Landale. Picked off in midair. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Mikhailu. Off target from outside. Phoenix has gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Now here's Payne. Tight defense on him. To Okogie. No good on the 3. Here's the Hornets with the ball. They're on a 14-4 run. Thor, no good. The Suns have gone 3 of 8 here in the fourth quarter. Ross in the corner. Goes up to the stripe, and he hits the jump shot.
Feasting on the leftovers, eating big time. Ross stepping inside the arc and making it happen.
Pass to Mikhailu. Now here's Bouknight. Offensive rebound. Here's Richards, and he uses the glass on the layup.
Well, you can't give him any room to maneuver on the board because once he does, he's going to make you pay.
Payne passes to Baisley, and he throws it down hard with one hand.
Oh boy, to be young again.
Makes you nostalgic, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does make me look back a little bit, but I could never throw it down like that. But it sure does look good.
For Phoenix, they've gone 5 of 10, 50% from the field. Okogie, the pass to Payne. Here's Okogie. Lets it go with a 3. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. Richards got rebound number 7 for him tonight. The dish to Jones. Now the pass to Mikhailu. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. For 3, Okogie gets the three-pointer to fall.
Boy, I tell you, Okogie continues to refine his shooting motion. It's got to be seamless and smooth on that particular shot.
And he goes in for the dunk.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
With options like the G League Ignite team, fewer players, Clark, feel they have to go to college. Would you have been tempted by those options?
I don't think I would have been personally, Kevin, but I do like the fact that there are other pathways to the NBA. College is not for everybody. I think it's one of the surest ways to develop as a person and your game, but it's not for everybody. So I like the fact that there are other pathways to get to the NBA.
Now here's Ross. Off target with his 3. To the middle. Here's Mikhailu. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
3rd personal foul.
And the first one at the line is good. Lee's checked in for the Suns.
At the line for Charlotte, Svi Atislav Mikhailu, taking 2 shots.
So he gets them both. Phoenix has gotten some tough luck from three-point range. In the fourth quarter, they've hit just 1 of 6 from deep. Right wing. A fast break now for Charlotte. Rips down the breakaway slam.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Out to Lee. Good ball movement here by the Suns. It's the three-point bomb. Okogie's got a couple of three-pointers now in the fourth for Phoenix. Passes to Mikhailuk. Jones with it. And with the play-in tournament, single-game elimination comes to the NBA, Clark. It brings tremendous ratings in the college game, and it's good to see it, I think, here in the pros.
I agree with you 100%, Kevin. Absolutely. I mean, the midseason tournament might also have that same kind of appeal. I think those high stakes really make for compelling, dramatic viewing.
They've been a little too casual with the ball out there.
Yeah, but you can't force that square peg into the round hole. Oftentimes, you just got to make that first simple pass and get a rhythm from that.
Down low, here's Bouknight. Good D by Lee.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
And you know what, guys? That will pump him up because he takes a ton of pride in what he does on defense.
Yeah, just nice strength there and then just off with the shot.
Boy, with all the contact he drew there, that would have been a heck of a bucket. He nearly got it to go.
Here's Bouknight. There's 53 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for Phoenix.
The differential in assists led to a lot of open looks, and it also helped to get more guys involved in the offense easy.
And they made the defense adjust, but they just couldn't come up with an answer.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
Really, they had their number this season. 2 wins, a home win, and an away win.
Yeah, you know, I thought the result might be a little different this time around, but clearly I was mistaken. Now they'll have to wait till next year for a shot at revenge.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Kevin Durant.
He was extremely efficient offensively, got good looks, and really knocked down big shots all game long.
And so it's Phoenix easily grabbing this one. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Chris, big win tonight. What do you think was the biggest factor?
I mean, I don't know. You know, it was just our defense. You know, obviously our offense fed off of it. Guys made open shots, but I think we really locked down defensively, and that's what we're trying to make sure is that we're a defensive team every night.
Well, you were a defensive team tonight, Chris. Thanks for your time. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. We'll see you next time.
Your first winner was 202 Gaming with a family-sized combo, double steals, double dunks. Your top assist was Bandit King 8, throwing the game-winning lob of the Goat Boat. From episode 23, Kitch Gaming 1 was your royal selection in Knights territory, jousting the ball right through the net. Oh! Your final option is Trey Paid X, using every illusion out there to fool the defense and waving between those two would-be shot blockers. $100,000 VC is waiting on your decision.
And those will be our starters. Some intriguing matchups on the floor tonight. Sit tight. We'll be back in just a moment. Hello from 2K Sports. We're honoring diversity and culture tonight with the NBA celebration of Noche Latina. I'm Brian Anderson, at the table with Grant Hill and Brent Barry. Our reporter is Allie LaForce. Hey, Allie.
Well, Kevin Durant, the all-time leading scorer in the history of the U.S. men's team, said that experience informs his approach in the NBA, adding, quote, in that environment, you have to check your...
Yeah, that's a great perspective, Allie. Thank you. So let's take a look at the Phoenix Suns starting lineup. The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Torrey Craig out there with Kevin Durant. And it's Ayton in at the 5 spot. And for the Bulls, they've got DeMar DeRozan. Pat Patrick Beverley out there with Alex Caruso. Then there's Nikola Vucevic, and it's Levine in at the small forward position. There is nothing like the atmosphere of opening night in the NBA. Grant, the players get just as pumped up as the fans for the first game of the season?
I think they do. I mean, everybody, players, coaches, organization, fans, everybody gets excited for opening night. It's impossible not to. All the work these players put in over the offseason, the training camp preparation, it pays off right here and now.
Nice shot by Durant.
Booker more and more becoming a double threat, not just to score the ball, but starting to realize he can set up his teammates.
From the high post, Levine can't hit.
Well, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
Paul passes to Booker. Outside Durant. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shoots over Beverly. And off the left side of the rim, it swirls in for him.
And Durant's going to be able to shoot over the top of anybody in this game.
Beverly outside. Back to Levine. Shoots over Durant. They get the rebound. Vucevic. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play.
Defense.
And that one falls for Vucevic.
And the Phoenix Suns have been a completely different team since acquiring Chris Paul. He's the leader of this team, and he helps set the tone on both ends.
And count it. The shot is good, and he'll go to the line.
Yeah, this is a maturity play here. Lots of pressure around him, and he doesn't speed up.
Boy, the city of Phoenix really embracing Chris Paul as soon as he arrived.
Yeah, I mean, he's in the latter stages of his career now. But you would never know it based on how hard he plays every single night. He just makes everyone on this team so much better.
Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
And that one's good by Durant.
Now their offense is rolling. A perfect start. 4 of 4 so far.
Caruso against Booker. Caruso misses.
A lot of defenders choose to just back up off of him when he's in that tight, try to avoid the and one, and this time they're not backing off.
Not the tallest center in the league. He more than makes up for it with those crazy hops.
Outside Levine. Pass to Beverly. DeRozan left side. Using his post moves to get the 2 points. DeRozan's got his second bucket on the night.
Well, it's the golden age of point guards, and Patrick Beverly trying to show that he belongs amongst them. Great awareness on that play.
Booker, the pass to Craig. 2 points. That one goes.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
Beverly outside. And here's Caruso. Back to Beverly. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play opportunity.
Chris Paul.
All right, guys, some stats here. The scoring breakdown for Phoenix.
They've been really going at the defense in the painted area, and so far, the opposition really hasn't had an answer for them.
So much good energy and flow tonight, and that has really come out of great ball movement. Guys have been open, and as soon as they are, they get the ball.
Now here's Paul. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Oh, denied by Durant.
Instinct, timing, length. KD, great D.
And the fans love seeing incredible moments on defense like that block.
And that kind of rejection early on energizes your squad. The coaching staff just loves this kind of hustle.
For Phoenix, they've gone 6 of 7 and looking good. Paul against Beverly. Paul passes to Booker. Shoots over Levine. That one a tad offline, but it drops in for him. Durant's got 8.
He still hasn't missed. 4 for 4 to start the game.
Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over.
And the move that really shook up the NBA world, I mean, Kevin Durant asking and receiving a trade out of Brooklyn. Now, with this team, he makes them a title favorite overnight.
Once again, a big round of applause for your Chicago Lovable.
Beverly outside. Pass to Caruso. Now Vucevic. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good. He's got 5.
Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
Fantastic replay we just saw of the mobile 1 drive.
And the way he's been able to protect the ball from the defense is really incredible. He makes it look so easy. You know, they're really being bullied right now defensively. 8 of the last 10 points have come from inside.
Beverly outside. Pass to Caruso. Here's DeRozan. Misses off the left iron.
Yeah, it's pretty much the only way to keep him from taking advantage of you down low. You got to play tough, physical defense.
The 3 from Ayton. That's good. And so Durant with the assist.
DeAndre Ayton happy to shoot at that range. Nice stroke.
Beverly, the pass to DeRozan. Here's Levine. It's not going to go for him.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
Beverly against Paul. Back to Durant. 6 on the shot clock. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Durant's got 10 points in the game.
Off to a great start. 5 straight from the field.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Levine can't hit.
Just cannot get anything to go. If there's going to be a way to get out of this hole, I don't think he'll be the one to do it.
And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a 3-point play.
Personal foul.
That sends Kevin Durant to the free throw line. It's on Zach LaVine.
Oh, guys, the city of Chicago is used to the highest standard. The shadow of those Michael Jordan teams still looms large.
So Chicago ends up going with a new group. It feels like once you get a taste of winning, you never want that to end, Grant.
But the reality is, for most franchises, it does end for long periods of time. I hope the fans do appreciate this current Bulls team. There's something to be proud of.
And the Bulls call time here. And now that they have some time to get a little bit of rest, it's time for these players to regroup while hydrating themselves with some Gatorade, looking to gain a boost of energy as they continue to play in this game.
And staying hydrated is the only surefire way to do it. An athlete's body doesn't have the same power and stamina without proper hydration. These guys will be sure to use this timeout wisely.
Phoenix foul. Damian Lee. First personal foul. 3rd team foul.
Dragic outside. Back to Drummond. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
So good with the ball off the bounce. Goran Dragic providing the assist.
To the middle. Here's Ayton. That's good. And so Durant with the assist. Ayton's got 10 points in the game.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
Pass to Dosunmu. Williams with it. Fires the 3. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. To the left wing. Outside Durant. Six to shoot. Back to Payne. For 3, Warren. Rebound by the Bulls. The ball's knocked loose. Jones finds Dragic. And he's going for the lob. Stolen by Ayton. Pass to Durant. The steal. Now Dragic. Back to Tsumu. Drummond with the ball. Shot clock at 6.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Steps back and shoots. Second chance shot. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line.
Defensive foul.
Man, such a heartbreak last year as the Phoenix Suns had the opportunity to return to the finals, and it just felt like they were destined to get back there. It was their most wins in the season in franchise history, and it just didn't play out that way.
The Suns making a switch here. Baisley's checked in. The Suns' regular season dominance last year speaks to this team's strength.
Oh, yeah, they are so tight between the connection of the coaching staff and their point guard and CP3. These guys have talent. They've been through the ups and downs. They know what it takes to get to the top of the mountain. Make no mistake, this Phoenix team is playing to win it.
Here's Tsumu. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. From about 19, here's Williams. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's going to be on DeAndre Ayton.
15 foul.
First one falls for him. Back on draft night 2017, the Bulls trading away their star, Jimmy Butler.
And what a haul they got from Minnesota. Zach LaVine, the headliner, and he's turned out to be a franchise player. It's tough to win one of those type of deals, but Chicago got a stud.
The Bulls making a switch here. White's checked in.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. We know who that was.
Now here's Jones. Pass to White from downtown. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Outside Payne. Warren. That one falls.
TJ
Warren's gotten his second bucket on the night.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Left side Jones. Up top White. They get it back. Here's Drummond. And that one's good with extra effort on the glass.
And he's one of the best in the league at just grabbing those O boards. And we've seen him do it year in and year out.
Left side Warren. Intercepted. 1 second left. That shot missing. And so it's the Phoenix Suns closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. And it's all due to their ability to own the paint. They've been dominant down low. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere.
Make some noise, fans, for the one and only.
And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And taking a look at the Suns' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
They are looking engaged so far, especially on offense.
Well, if they wanted to start well, this would be it. They seized momentum right away, and they just didn't let it go in that quarter.
On the floor for Phoenix. The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Torrey Craig out there with Darius Baisley. And it's Ross in at the 3 spot. Now here's White. Here's LaVine for 3. That has to be encouraging. Sinking one after missing his first 5.
Well, LaVine always has the green light from three-point land. He's a very proficient range shooter.
Outside Ross. Back to Paul. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Caruso, he's checked in for White. Durant, he's checked in for the Suns.
Well, what do you say about CP3 other than this guy is an all-timer? When you think about guys down the stretch who you have run your offense, CP3 has to be mentioned up there.
And it's DeRozan missing. The Suns leading. Outside Booker. Pass to Craig. Clock at 6. Corner shot. And it's cleared by Vucevic. As for CP, seems irreplaceable with each team he's been on.
Well, he does so much for a team in terms of just keeping accountability from the coach's voice to his. Not only does he perform at the highest level on the floor, there's a lot of things that CP3 brings off the floor that really help teach guys what being a pro is all about.
Here's Baisley, following the bucket by the Bulls. For 3, Durant. He gets it. He's 7 for 8 and really going at him out there.
Adds to their lead. They've been able to rely on him all night.
Beverly outside. Pass to Caruso. Here's DeRozan. Now Vucevic. 3 shots, 3 baskets. Great efficiency so far.
There's a reason Vucevic shoots a great percentage. So adept and skilled at scoring inside.
To the paint. Here's Baisley. Yes. And it's Paul with the assist that time. Paul's got his 4th assist with that last one.
Like a matador. Olé! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
Now here's Vucevic. 23 points his last outing. And Chicago again with a bucket.
Just a threat from all 3 levels. Nicola can hit from the inside, outside, and in between.
And there's the lob. Baisley misses.
That could have been an easy pass and finish. Not really sure what went wrong.
Yeah, you'd like to keep things a little more simple, and that was a play that didn't quite develop the way they wanted it.
And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
You have to credit the aggressiveness offensively because that's when you make a play when you really need it.
Chicago trailing here. Here's DeRozan. Again, the Bulls score.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
For Phoenix, they've gone 4 for 7 in the second quarter. Ball against Beverly. Outside Paul. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Paul's got 5 points in the quarter.
Yeah, there's no panic in the play from Chris Paul. Never lets that pressure overtake him.
On the wing, Levine, guarded by Durant. Lets it fly. And there's another one for the Bulls.
It took a little bit of time, but now he's taking the pen off the cap and putting his mark on this game.
Floats one. Good efficiency. He's drained 4 out of 5.
CP3 taking a hit, still unfazed.
Outside Levine. Beverly, the pass to Vucevic. Caruso with it. Here's Levine for 3. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on it.
Craig on the wing. Oh, it's stolen by DeRozan. Inside. The finish! And the dunk by DeRozan.
And one of the game's better athletes. DeRozan puts a lot of pressure on your transition defense.
And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play. Dragic is checked in for Chicago. You know, the point forward is an archetype that by now fans are familiar with. Grant, you were one of the OGs at the point forward. How's that position evolved in your mind?
Well, it's evolved because so many players today have the skill set to be a point forward. Before me, there were guys like Paul Pressey and Scottie Pippen in the 80s and early 90s. But as I said, players today, the skill level is so elite. And with this positionless basketball that we're in, you must have a point forward or two on your team to be successful.
Andre Drummond is checked in for Chicago. Williams comes in for DeRozan. Lee, he's checked in for the Suns. Booker, the pass to Warren. Right side Booker. Launches a three. Drops in the three. Booker's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. Chicago has got 4 of 7 threes to go so far in this game. Caruso outside. Back to Dragic. Out of bounds. It'll be Phoenix's ball. Chicago making some changes. Jones comes in for Levine. And it's Dosunmu in for Caruso. The Suns have gone 8 of 11 in the second quarter. Dragic against Payne. Pass to Lee. Beyond the arc. He's off on that one.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
Jones in the post. Booker defending. Oh, he muscles it in through the contact. They call the foul, and he's on his way to the line. Ross, he's checked in for Devin Booker. After a tough decade for the Suns between 2010 and 2020, they are once again a team to be reckoned with in the NBA, Brent.
Oh, man, the cachet of talent that this roster has is tremendous. And this team really came together in a hurry, and they're going to be a force for the next few years to come.
Now here's Durant. He's got 19. Just 5 on the clock. Over Jones. And the Suns miss again. Chicago has gone 2 for 2 from the arc here in the second. Here's Dosunmu. Tipped away. Stolen by Ross. Down low. In transition. Here come the Suns. And that one's good by Durant.
Love to watch KD out in transition. Puts a little flair on the finish.
And Cameron Payne is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. Third team foul.
Drummond passes to Williams. Back to Drummond. And Drummond with the jam.
And Drummond just rising up. Gets on top of the defense.
The Suns leading. Now here's Payne. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Dosunmu for 3. And again, it's the Bulls from deep. All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for the Bulls?
I must say their defensive intensity has been impressive so far. Really making it hard for the offense to hold on to the ball.
Well, they've also done a great job of taking turnovers and producing out of that, working really hard that they're not wasting extra chances that they're creating.
Knocked loose. Pass to Dosunmu. Jones against Warren. Shot clock at 6. Here's Williams. And Chicago again with a bucket. Wow, 8 lead changes in the first half. Unbelievable.
Yeah, both sides digging in for what looks like a war.
Durant against Jones. Durant inside. Good on the bucket. Durant's got 25 points in the game.
Defense shaking their heads. No idea how to stop him in this quarter. He's got him on the ropes.
Pass to Williams. There's 53 seconds left to play in the first half. Throws it up high. Ooh, Durant with a steal. And Durant with the big finish.
And we might be in for a special night. KD getting it going offensively.
Here's Dragic. Outside, Williams. Dragic against Payne. Drummond, high post. Kept alive. Nails the baby hook. Jones has got 8.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
Payne with it. Looking for his first basket still in this one. To the inside. That's good from Durant on the assist by Payne.
Anticipating the contact there and toughness through that play, Durant is not afraid to attack the defense.
Here's Drummond. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. The Suns on top. They lead by 3. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter, right after the break.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here with Shaq and Kenny, and a favorite time of the year as we're halfway through one of the first games. A tremendous start for Kevin Durant. He had 29 points, 2 assists, and 1. And that's going to do it for us here. The second half of action is coming your way.
Ladies and gentlemen,
and we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. You know, Kevin Durant has really been making it happen here, guys.
He's been on the attack, playing hard and going right to the rim.
Yeah, nice job of carving his way to the inside with some ease. Not much resistance out there.
Zach LaVine out there with DeMar DeRozan. Then it's Patrick Beverly. Then there's Derek Jones. And it's Vucevic in at the 5. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago.
Have you gotten used to Devin Booker putting up huge numbers? So a 40-point game for him feels like another day at the office.
The whistle blows. It's going to be on Torrey Craig. That's his first foul. DeAndre Ayton, he's checked in for the Suns. Right side LaVine. No one near him. The Suns clear it. They've led by as much as 10. Well, you talk about Booker's high-powered offense. He's a rare member of the 70-point club with only 5 other players in NBA history. Brent, you got Wilt, Kobe, David Thompson, Elgin Baylor, and David Robinson.
Man, B.A., if you could sit down at a table to talk about your 70-point night, I'd like to be a server at that table.
Have to take care of the defensive boards better than that.
Yeah, you just can't afford to give up second chance opportunities again and again.
That one drops. He ties it up. Phoenix has got 4 of 7 threes to go so far in this game. LaVine against Durant. And it's cleared by Vucevic.
We'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space. Just clanked it.
And stolen by Booker. Durant, the pass to Craig. Count that one.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
And the Bulls making a change here. Caruso's checked in. Now Caruso. Beverly outside. Pass to LaVine. Fires the 3. That's good. And now he's 5 for 11 in this one.
Over the seasons, LaVine's really grown into his scoring potential. He consistently finds points now.
Outside Paul. To the paint. Vucevic with the steal. LaVine with it. Durant covering. Here's DeRozan. And that misses. That would have put him up.
Got to appreciate the aggressive defense he brings.
Well, it's about the defensive end, and that's what guys feed off. He gives the effort down there at all times.
Now here's Paul. 9 points in the game.
Team starts the second half missing 4 of 5 shots. When does the coach possibly call a timeout and reiterate what he talked about at halftime?
And DeRozan, just so crafty on those moves, slips right through the contact for the finish.
Time called here. The Suns decide to talk it over.
And a different kind of score. DeRozan attempted 741 mid-range jumpers last year. Almost 300 more than anyone else.
Here's Paul.
One more big round of applause, fans.
Inside. the basket and the foul. It's going to belong to Nikola Vucevic.
Chris Paul is going to find anybody that's leaning the wrong way, let alone leaving an open man.
And Grant DeRozan, high volume from the mid-range and extremely accurate.
You know, B.A., he consistently makes about half those shots. And defensively, you know that's his favorite area. But his ball handling and vertical negate anything you throw at him.
So it's Phoenix now, following the bucket by the Bulls. Paul against Beverly. Outside Booker. Lets it go from deep. It's good. The assist that time from Paul.
3 points.
Paul's got his 6th assist of the night. The Bulls have gotten 4 of 7 shots to drop in the third. Pass to Caruso. And here's Levine. 5 on the clock. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Petty play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
And Caruso drops them both. The Suns have gone 3 of 7 here in this third quarter. Paul passes to Ayton. Up top, Booker. Now here's Ayton. Back to Booker. From deep. Durant, no good. Chicago leading. Here's Levine. Soft touch off the glass. Levine's got 15.
And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Caruso against Booker. On the wing, Durant. The 3 hits the trifecta. Durant's got 32 points in the game.
Just unbelievable range. Kevin Durant exploiting the perimeter weakness in the defense that time.
Outside Levine. Back to DeRozan. Oh, Durant with a steal. Man, that one's good. He's got 15. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Bulls.
Well, their D has been a major story tonight. I mean, those steals and putting pressure on the ball, clogging the passing lanes, impressive.
And there's been another bonus to what's happened with them tonight, and that's the offensive rebounding. They're boxing out, they're getting up extra shots. It could be a difference maker in the result.
Beverly finds Caruso. Levine against Paul. Oh, Booker with a block. And here's Durant. 32 points in the game for him. Pass to Ayton. Outside Durant. 6 to shoot. That 3's off the mark.
He's not very hard to defend right now. This is when the defense might step back and let him try to find his range.
Beverly shot off. Phoenix has gotten 6 of 13 shots to go from outside the arc. Booker, the pass to Durant. For 3. It's hauled in by the Bulls. DeRozan's got 4 rebounds now. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It goes on Kevin Durant.
Man, it's hard not to foul Vooch inside. He uses all of his size to go after his shots.
Chicago making some changes. Williams is checked in for Zach LaVine, and it's White in for Beverly.
That's what he does. Rock solid at the line.
Payne, the pass to Warren. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Warren's got 6.
Well, he's using the screen there to set up some space. TJ is a guy you got to stay after when he sets the pick. Always impressive when a smaller player has a nose for the ball and rises up amongst the taller ones to grab rebounds.
And Ayton gets it to go.
Well, you bump me and I'm going to bump you back, as Ayton not afraid to get physical with the defender.
Outside White. Over to the left wing. Caruso, pass to Williams. Takes a 13-footer. The shot won't fall. And Phoenix the other way now. And following this game, they hit the road to challenge the Hornets at Spectrum Center in Charlotte. That's game 3 of 5 on their current trip away from home.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
Here's Caruso, coming off a Suns make. Williams passes to Vucevic. Stolen by Payne. Booker with it. Caruso covers. Here's Lee. Here's Ayton. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
The assist.
The skills growing maybe right in front of our eyes here for DeAndre Ayton.
Outside White. To the middle. Here's DeRozan. It falls again. He's now 8 for 12 from the floor.
Now that basket must be widening out right now, and he's making almost every shot he's putting up this quarter.
Down low. Pass to Ayton. Lee on the wing. Booker against Caruso. Stolen by Caruso. And a fast break now for the Bulls. Pulls up for three. And it's DeRozan missing. The Suns have gone 50% from the field in the third quarter. 8 of 16. Goes up on the wing. Another one falls for Phoenix.
Setting each other up beautifully. I love it. 8 of their last 10 points coming off assists.
Pass to Williams. Here's Caruso. Outside White. Back to Caruso.
Phoenix foul. Devin Booker.
All right, guys, what do you think so far on the offensive approach for the Suns?
Yeah, they were so aggressive from the start, getting the ball into the painted area. Now, they stuck to their game plan, and it paid off.
Well, looking at the stat sheet, I could just see here tonight sharing the basketball. The stat that comes up most is assists. So sometimes you have to look for your teammate. That makes things happen. They've done it.
The free throw drops for Caruso.
And we've seen some good free throw shooting in the second half.
Andre Drummond is checked in for Chicago. Dosunmu comes in for DeMar DeRozan. Baisley, he's checked in for the Suns. Ross comes in for Booker. Here's Payne. Rebound by the Bulls. We've got 1:28 left in the third quarter.
Bulls foul. Patrick Williams. First personal foul.
The Suns leading.
Second team foul.
Now here's Payne. To the paint. Here's Warren. Lays it up and banks it in. Warren's got 4 points this quarter.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
Caruso, the pass to White. Drummond with the ball. Pass to Williams. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. And he drops the first. And the Suns making a change here. Ayton's checked in. And Williams drops them both. Phoenix has gone 6 of 14 from the perimeter tonight. Payne, the pass to Warren. And stolen by Williams. The open shot, White. Here's Drummond. He nails it, and we're tied. Drummond's got 8.
You wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the glass.
Outside Payne. Pass to Lee. And Andre Drummond is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. Third team foul.
26 seconds left in the third. Payne, the pass to Warren. And that one drops.
TJ Warren.
He's got 10.
I mean, some good stuff out here. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come off of nice passes.
White, good.
And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
Yeah, no stopping him on that play. Sometimes even the taller defenders are helpless to stop him.
The shot by Payne, no good. And Cameron Payne is going to pick up the foul.
Cameron Payne.
So that'll be a second foul of the game. We're in the bonus. We'll go to the line to shoot 2.
At the line for Chicago.
Good on both. Here's Payne. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
Makes his selection just in time. Well done.
Yeah, it's almost like he's playing with the wristwatch there. He knew the time, he executed.
What a performance for DeMar DeRozan. He's been the story for Chicago, hunting for opportunities, leading to 9 points in the quarter. We'll be back in a moment. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we note, is peripheral vision.
3 tense quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the fourth. And so, in the game for Phoenix, they've got DeAndre Ayton, Cameron Payne out there with Chris Paul. Then it's Torrey Craig, and it's Durant in at small forward. Paul uses the glass on the layup, and the Suns lead by 2.
Chris Paul knows exactly not just who's going to hit him, but how they're going to hit him.
That was another look at our Mobile One drive of the game just a moment ago.
And, you know, a close game, you got to find that edge. High-energy plays like that one can make a big difference.
Caruso outside. Let's go with a 3. That shot off the mark. And Phoenix the other way now. They've led by as much as 10. Paul against Beverly. Pass to Ayton. Outside Durant. 5 to shoot. Over Levine. Another one falls for Phoenix.
He's played a huge role in this game to this point, but it looks like he just wants more. He wants to make sure that this lead holds up.
Back to Caruso. DeRozan for 3. And they'll get another chance. Oh, rejected by Ayton.
He has the size and can get up quickly. Ayton with the throwback.
Just a superb read on defense to come up with the block.
Yeah, just some terrific effort there. And you know the whole team will get an energy boost off a block like that one.
Nikola Vucevic is checked in for Drummond.
Nikola Vucevic.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth. 6 on the shot clock. And it's out of bounds. Still Chicago's ball.
Remains Chicago ball.
Four on the clock. From deep three-point range.
And I don't know why they're still shooting threes. It's not paying off for them.
They are looking really strong offensively.
Yeah, just terrific momentum. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Count it. And now it's a 6-point Phoenix lead.
Yeah, Payne will play patient in the pick and roll. That's a lot of alliteration, but we'll go with it. He's smart.
Beverly finds Vucevic. Caruso against Payne. Pass to DeRozan. He's got it. His 9th make out of 15 tries.
That's exactly what the coaching staff wants to see out of DeRozan. The hair trigger release, the decisiveness.
Inside, here's Ayton. Yes, and it's Paul with the assist that time. And the Suns lead by 6.
And they've really managed to dominate inside.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over. And last year's outcome, so unfortunate for Paul and the Phoenix Suns, Greg.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, the best record in the league by 8 games. It kind of seemed like Paul might finally get that raise. Just a heartbreaking loss for them against Dallas in Game 7.
Williams is checked in for Chicago. And a change for the Suns. Booker's checked in. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Hey guys, Billy Donovan was just reviewing the plan with his team. He told them we've got to protect the rim with everything we've got. If we cut down on their easy looks inside, we've got them. It might mean more room for their perimeter shooters, but that's a trade-off he's willing to risk. All right, back to you guys.
Okay, thanks, Allie. Shot by Levine, no good.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Williams against Booker. Durant for 3. Connects from downtown. Durant's got 5 points now this quarter.
Just doesn't second guess his shot selection, and for good reason. A lot of those go in.
Pass to Beverly. And here's Levine. Guarded by Durant. Oh, and again, unable to change momentum here. And there's the whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's on Zach LaVine. Well, Grant, I know you collect art, so we've been hearing all about these NFTs that teams and players are creating. I'm going to need a little instructional here. What's it all about?
Oh, VA, first of all, memorabilia and collectibles have always been around. But yes, NFTs have taken it to a whole nother level. And yes, I do have an NFT. I don't fully understand it, so I can't explain it to you. But I know it's the next big thing, that's for sure.
LaVine, that one's good.
He's hit a pair of threes in each half, making a significant impact.
Ball passes to Ayton. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Quickness of Chris Paul dicing up the defense with his superb passing off the screen.
Caruso finds Vucevic. Now here's Caruso. Booker defending. Caruso, the pass to Beverly. And again, it's Chicago with a 3.
Pretty much not a player in the league is going to pass up a shot like that so much for the defense.
Paul passes to Craig. Here's Durant. He's covered by LaVine. From outside the arc. And there's Durant. That one's good. On the assist by Booker. Durant's got 42 in the game. All right, time for an injury report. Let's find out the news on DeMar DeRozan. Allie, what's the update?
Thanks. I caught up with the head athletic trainer for the Bulls. He told me that it's a pinched shoulder nerve. And right now, he has lost all range of motion in his arm. And for a team with definite title hopes, it will now be a case of next man up until he can return.
All right, that's good intel. We've definitely been thinking of him, and now we have some more clarity, guys.
Yeah, they now have all the information they need in order to determine the next steps.
Everybody wishing the best for him. We all know how badly he wants to be out there playing alongside his teammates and competing.
Well, Grant, one thing LaVine has done since entering the league, he's taken his strength training very seriously.
No question. I mean, he can play a much more physical brand of ball now. We even see him post up with his back to the basket, converting through contact. It's just part of his overall evolution.
Pass to Durant. Here's Ayton. That's good. And so Durant with the assist.
Assist from
Durant's got his 4th assist in this one.
The D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
Now here's Beverly. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
5th personal foul.
It goes on Kevin Durant.
There's something about Beverly. He seems to be one of the point guards who enjoys the physical contact out there, always looking for something.
Phoenix has gone 2 of 2 from outside so far in the 4th. Pass to Durant, to the middle. Here's Ayton. Banked it in off the glass. Ayton's got 8 points here in the quarter.
They've now had assists on each of their last 3 buckets.
Knocked away. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation.
You have to limit mistakes. They're so tough to overcome.
Well, not making things easier on themselves right now, that's for sure.
Outside Booker. Jacks up a 3. Suns keep it alive. The kick out to Paul. It's Booker on the wing. Second chance effort. And he wills that one in. Sinking it right through the back of the iron. Booker's got 11 in the second half. Outside LaVine. Pass to Beverly. Lets the 3 fly. Knocks it loose. Phoenix dominating the game. 16-point lead, the largest margin in the game. Booker with it, guarded by Vucevic. Paul, shot is off.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
To the wing on the left. Back to LaVine. Shoots over Durant. Shot by LaVine, no good. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
5th personal foul.
You love a big man like Vucevic. Puts in the effort to keep improving. For example, look at what he's done with his perimeter shooting.
And he makes the first. DeRozan is checked in for Chicago. And so Vucevic nails both of them. And when Ayton isn't playing basketball, either the live or video game version, he's often drawing.
Yeah, I mean, he grew up wanting to be an architect. I actually hear that he loves blueprints, but probably his most famous sketch, himself dunking on Joel Embiid his rookie year.
DeRozan finds Beverly. DeRozan against Craig. And the basket by DeRozan. DeRozan's gotten 4 this quarter.
Again, it's DeRozan. I mean, just a big, big night. It feels like DeMar's been doing this forever.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Outside Durant. Just 5 to shoot. Back to Paul. This one for 3. And that comes off the assist by Durant.
For 3.
Durant's got 6 assists now in the game.
Yeah, with how much attention Durant draws, he's a skilled passer, and he'll make it happen.
Back to Caruso. Pass to Vucevic. Caruso outside. Back to Vucevic. Durant pulls it in.
I saw a green light there. The D's not going to get away with that kind of lapse all that often here tonight.
And this one hasn't been in doubt for a bit now. They came out on a mission, and you can bag up this win for the Suns.
You can score without sharing the ball, but it can be a whole lot easier when guys are assisting one another.
Yeah, they were very patient. They were also unselfish, and ultimately, that's why they were so efficient.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year.
And they have to feel pretty good about themselves, taking the first 2 games of the season between these teams.
And what a huge performance it was for Kevin Durant.
Now, this was a showcase night of his skills offensively.
Now here's Durant. It's good.
Kevin Durant.
Durant's got 44.
Finishing the game strong. This is how you shut the door on any hopes of a comeback.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
The Bulls with another miss. They've done a great job of moving the ball tonight.
Yeah, B.A., keeping everybody involved keeps everyone engaged.
Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock.
You get a feeling that he made that much more difficult than he had to. No reason why he had to fade away on that jumper.
And the dunk by DeRozan.
Yeah, stylish flush by DeRozan. Flying up and making a big-time statement at the rim.
Outside Craig. Outside Durant. From the high post. No good. So no problem for Phoenix as they get the win.
The end of the game.
A statement road victory. So impressive.
Statement indeed, B.A. It was in enemy territory, but they controlled the game and took the crowd completely out of it. That's how you win on the road.
And now we have Allie LaForce standing with the player of the game. Allie, take it away.
KD, you were able to clamp down defensively as the game wore on. What was the key there?
Well, we stayed patient. We contested the shots. They hit some tough ones early on. And I think in the pick and roll, we made a solid adjustment. And we turned that around. Coach made a great adjustment, and we was able to get rebounds and go.
The patience was so important. It paid off. Thanks, KD.
All right, Allie, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. So alongside Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, Brent Barry, and our entire 2K crew, I'm Brian Anderson saying thank you for watching. So long, everybody.